Good morning and happy 7th of December. As promised, for every day of the Advent calendar, I'm going to share a little teaching, and today is about identity. Before I go into that, I just want to apologise. I don't have my Christmas jumper on today or any makeup because I'm about to go for a nice walk. So I've just got my nice little padded coat on, so I'll go and get some fresh air. Okay, so identity. I think this is unbelievably fascinating. Like, if you think about it, when you say, who are you? If somebody said to you, I'm this person, who are you? You would probably respond with your name and maybe your job title or what it is that you do, or maybe if you were a mother or a father or something like that. And if you think about it, like, who are you really without those labels? So let's have a look at the labels to begin with when you think about an identity. Male, female, gay, straight, bi, single, married, divorced, widowed, mother, father, sister, brother. Like, all of these labels get put on, but they're not really your identity, are they? They're kind of like your current state of play. Well, apart from like your gender, obviously you're born that way, aren't you? But when you think about like what is beneath that, sorry, I've got WhatsApps coming through. When you think about like what is beneath that, like, who are you without those labels in terms of what are your values, what are your behaviour traits, what are your beliefs? Who are you? I want you to ask yourself that question today and see if you can answer it without saying all of the other obvious labels. And I think that the easiest way to kind of really get in touch with your true, authentic identity is predominantly when you're on your own. So when you can carve out time to sit in your own company, with your own mind, with your own beliefs, with your own emotions, and just notice what comes up for you, and you start to kind of become at peace with what's coming up, you start to really get to know who you really are. And we all have a dark side and we all have a light side. That's part of being a human being. But when you can really start to kind of get to know the true, authentic you, I think that's when you start to experience real happiness. Because if you are somebody that's like, a parent, your identity has probably gotten lost within you performing the service to your children, being of service to the family, to running the household, to getting all the tasks done. There's probably a part of you that may love it, but it's not necessarily your full identity. And it's the same when you get into a relationship, isn't it? Love and romance is absolutely wonderful, but sometimes you can almost feel like you've lost a part of yourself in the relationship. I think it's really, really, really important to get to know who you are outside your relationships, who you are outside all of those labels. And it all starts with getting to know your true, authentic self. Think about who you are when you were a child. Like, go right back to, at your earliest memories. What was the things that made your heart sing? Was it, teaching or, acting like in little bits of drama, engaging or building things? What was it that like really made your heart sing when you were younger? And then as you were getting older into like maybe like, your teenage years and that kind of stuff, or like when you're on your own and you used to play in your bedroom, what was the kind of things that you loved doing? Because I think that's a real telltale sign of like who it is that you are. Like, I know when I was a little girl, I was really into like crafty things. Like, I could find loads of different things in the house and I'd be like, they have purpose. and I'd never really looked that good, but I'd find ways of either like gluing things onto something or cutting shapes out. And I also love bugs. Like I used to love going into the garden and collecting worms and ladybirds and thinking that they'd be much better off living in a shoe house with grass. And that was like, so, you know, I know that my true identity is very much connected to creativity and nature. I absolutely feel very, very at peace when I am connected with nature, whether that be trees, water, mountains, leaves, you know, and bugs and all spiders and all those kind of things. Like they just absolutely fascinate me. I feel very, very aligned with the universal energy when I am in touch with nature. So who are you? I want you to ask yourself that question today. When you take away all those labels, who are you?